Hey, what's up guys, Kai here for another After Effects tutorial. I know it's been some time since I made that last tutorial, but I've been real busy with exams. Currently I got 6 more exams left, and after that hopefully I can edit again. But today I thought I'll take a break, and sorry for my voice, I'm really ill right now. So the effect that I'm going to be showing you today is a slide typo effect. And like those of you have been asking me to make this tutorial, so today I was free, so I was like, why not? So today's tutorial, I'm not just going to be doing that tutorial, I'm going to be doing like another word typo tutorial as well that might help you. So it'll be like 2 in 1, and this tutorial may take some time. So this is something I chose. That's just the part of the song that I'm going to be doing. Okay, so first of all, what you want to do is, for the word, for the music, you from every time word starts, you want to put a thingy watermarker there, so you know when the word starts, so you know when to start the effect. So for example, like this. So the first one starts at the beginning. So let's put a watermarker there, and the way you do that in After Effects is you do Control Star, and that's the first one, and the second one is, and then it's about here, hand you, so that's the second one, and then this is where about the next one starts. So you want to keep on doing that. Now here I'm done with my bit, and this is like when, as you can see, I put a watermark at the start of every word. So next what you want to do is go layer, new, solid. You could choose any 2 colors that you want, but I'm going to do black and yellow. Black and white. Okay, now let's zoom out a bit. And the next one you want to do is create a mask, and then choose a ellipse tool, and then just draw a mask like this. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's put this on the whole. And then next one you want to do is invert it, then press F, then feather this up to something like that. Then there you go. And then that's just that done. And then next what you want to do is get a grid. You could do the grid. Then next what you want to do is create an adjustment layer, and then the way you do that is go layer, new adjustment layer, and then you want to go on your effects and presets, and then choose grid, then just drag it onto your adjustment layer. Now you can choose any color that you want, but I'm going to choose black. And then if you choose black, you go here, and then you go on multiply, and then this is for the thickness, so I want to make it that thick. This is working, and then I want to make this a bit bigger, so about here would be fine. Okay, that's that done. Next what you want to do is get a clip that you want from here. Just get like any clip that you want, so let me just get a clip. So this is the clip that I chose, and this is Kane Project episode 1. Okay, so what you want to do after is make it small and then place it about here. And then next, press R on the clip and then rotate it to 90 degrees. Okay, now that's done. Okay, now next one you want to do is go layer, new camera. Okay, now next what you want to do is the episode, you want to enable motion blur, and the way you do that is enable motion blur, then tick this box and the 3D one as well, and that's the only 2 things that you're going to be doing. Okay, now next what you want to do is go on this, press it, and after like 2 seconds all these options will come, then press track Z camera tool, and then you want to zoom in. Oh yeah, by the way, you want to enable the 3D for both the solids, so let's enable these. Okay, now, and then after that you want to choose the track XY tool and then move it to about here. Okay, now you want to create a text. Now the first word is hand, so what you want to do is right hand. Okay, now the best thing to do is to choose like 2 colors for something, so I'm going to do black and red. So let's do the first one, black, and then choose any random words and make it red. But you can do any 2 colors that you want, so I'm going to do black and red. Okay, now what you want to do is make these 2, enable the motion blur and 3D layer for these 2 as well. And you want to rotate this to 90 degrees as well. Okay, now what you want to do after is press S and then press the keyframe there, and then what you want to do is make this small. And then you want to move a bit and make it big again. Okay, now as you can see, look, that just became big. Let's just move this to here to make it bigger. Now next what we want to do is go your butters. Press on the camera arrow and then press on the transform arrow, and then you want to press a keyframe for both of these and then move it to here, and then what you want to do is just zoom in and move it up. That might be a bit too fast, stuff like this. And then after you want to move it to the end where the second one starts, and then just move it a bit up. Okay, now let's see what that looks like. Okay, now that's good. Now next what you want to do is do another, actually just duplicate the hand part, and then the next word for it is you, so let's do you, and then I'm going to make it over it. Okay, this is where the second one starts, so what you want to do is right before the word starts. Let's just move this down. Okay, next what you want to do is press T, and this for the opacity, then put it down, and just before the word starts, go to the word and then put it back up. And let's just press S, because remember the effect that you done, the one that makes it like go from small to big, is already on the U part, because we just duplicated this. So what you want to do is just then press S and then move these 2 keyframes to about here, and it will just create the same effect like that. There you go. And the next one you want to do is just go on camera again. And then you want to zoom it in a bit more. And then move it up. So far this way looks like. And then go to the next one and then move this down. So let's see what it looks like. Now as you can see, the U is way too late. So what you want to do is go on the U one and then press U. And then this shows all the keyframes, and then you want to highlight them and move them back. And now let's see what it looks like. Okay, that's still too slow, so let's move it to here. Okay, that's good for the font, but then the camera movement's off, so you want to just delete all these ones. Okay, we moved it here, let's zoom it a bit more. And then go to here, and then just move it up. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, that's good. Now next what we want to do is just do the same thing again, but with the word another. Okay, now let's just do this another part. Okay. Now duplicate this. Okay, I'm gonna make these ones red. I'm gonna make this red. Okay, now let's go on camera. Now let's just move this one a bit here, because this is a bit big. And then what you want to do is zoom it out. And then move it here. So this way. Okay, now remember we have to change the scale for this one as well. So let's go on another. Actually, just press U. And then change the scale to about here. Okay, now let's see if that's perfect timing. Just wait, okay, now that's perfect timing. Now we need to work on the camera. Okay, now let's delete this one. Forget about that. Okay, so that's perfect. Now let's move this a bit here. And then move a bit more, and then zoom out. And then move to the left. And then just keep on moving left. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, now that's good. Okay, now let me just hit the rest of the song for this. Okay, now this is where we want to. Okay, now let's do something else. Let's move this to about here. And then what we want to do next is, let's actually move this to here. Now when we move this to there, let's go about here and then zoom back out. Okay, zoom back out to about here. Okay, now next what you want to do is go to here. Actually, go about here and then press the Z rotation and then move to here. Turn this to 9. Let's make this bigger. Let's make this bigger. Right fit, let's move that to 9. And then move to here. And then zoom in. Zoom in. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, now let's see what it looks like. Okay, now as you can see, that's perfect. Okay, next what we want to do is move this. Okay, now the next one is here. Now see what it is. Okay, now what we want to do now is when that zooms in, just make some random camera movement, but not too strong, just like slow ones. Okay, now next what you want to do is you need a black bar for the next part. Here's my black bar, and you also need a white bar too. Okay, so now there they are. Now next what you want to do is zoom back out. And then get the black bar. Where is it? Place it there. And the white bar too. Place it there. And the white one needs to be under the black bar. And you have to make it big. Like about here. No, smaller. About here. And then we need to make both of them thinner. And as you can see, that's them. Now as you can see, that's what it looks like, but we need to make them smaller. Okay, that's about right. And the white bar too. Make it about this small. Okay, now what you want to do is you have to make these 3D and enable the motion blur for them as well. Okay, now press R for both of them and then rotate them to 90 degrees. Okay, now they're big again, so we have to make them smaller again. So. Oh. Okay, now when you're done, let's zoom back out again. Take both of these and then place them under here. Okay. Now for this next bit, you need another part for it as well, so another clip. So let me just get mine. Okay, before you do that, you need to make these. All of these just end about here. Okay. Now before you do that, let's just shorten everything so far that we've done. So that's includes that. Highlight all of them, and then Shift Command D. And then for window users, Shift Control D, and then just delete all of them. Okay, now I need to find another part. Okay, now here's my other part. Now you need to make these 3D as well. Okay, and then press R for it, and then rotate to 9 again. And then let's make this smaller. And then place this here. What you want to do next is just before this word. Now let's go on our camera. Okay, now what you want to do is move this to about here, just before the word, and then is just before the word. You want to put another keyframe for the rotation, and then move it just before the word, and then move this up. And then rotate a bit. And then you want to go to about here, and then just keep on making it go up to about here. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, now that's done for that. Now next what you want to do is then get another word, and then the word that's been set here is drink. Okay, now before that we need to make this 3D and then label the motion blur, and then when you do that, the word will be about here. Okay, then go on R for rotation, and then rotate to 9 again. Okay, now let's go. Now play this. Now place it about here and make it smaller. And then after that you wanna press this and then move this to right here. Okay, now again I'm gonna be changing the color to these. So let's make this one white. Make that white. Okay, now let's listen to where the word starts. Okay, the first one starts there and then the second one starts here. So let's put a keyframe there for the next one. Okay, now what you want to do is go to here, go to about here, and then go on scale for this. And then press a keyframe for it. Then make it small. Then move up a bit. And then enlarge it again. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so that's the first one. Now let's duplicate this again. Okay, now for the next part, next one is called drink it. Now for this one, I'm gonna keep this one white, the other one red. Now let's move this to about here. And then press S for it. And then move this to where this word starts, so it's about here. Let's move it to here. And then press T for it. And then press the first keyframe here, put it on 0. Then move it to about here. And then press 100. Oh, sorry, 100. Okay, now let's change the positions for these. Let's put this here. And then put this one there. Now let's see what it looks like. Okay, that's good, but then the camera is a bit too high, so let's just go on the camera. And then this really keep it stopped. Now, let's move this a bit down. And that'll be good for that. Now next what you want to do is repeat this whole process again, which includes duplicating the 2 black bars. But this time move it to here. Okay, now next for it you need another clip as well. So let me get my clip. Now next what you want to do is just duplicate the 2 words. Duplicate them. And then zoom out. And then move them to the other bit. And then there you go. Okay, then zoom back in. Okay, now then let's go for now let's move it, and then the next 2 words in, if you can. So what you want to do is then change these. So let's just take this one to if. Oops, sorry. Okay, now let's hear the words and see when it starts and when it ends. If you can, if you. So this is where you starts and then if starts there. So let's put different for it here. And then for the and then for if, let's press U and then move to here and then just move this to about there. Okay, that's good. And now for it, let's press U and then first let's change these to U. Let's change this into it. And then move this to here. And then let's change F to here. And then let's see where U starts. So U starts here. So let's just get these keyframes for it. And then move to here. Now see so far what it looks like. Typo knife from Truck Bosh. If you can, if you can, if you can, if you can. Okay, now as you can see, this part is way too quick, so let's just go on cameras and let's just move this to here, and now let's see what it looks like. If you can, 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 if you can. Okay, now this whole thing process slow, so let's just get these ones and then move it to about here. Let's see what it looks like now. If you can, if you can, if you. As you can see here, it's a bit far away, so you can't see it. So let's just move to here, and then move this down. Let's see what it looks like now. If you can, 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 if you can. As you can see, there's two things that's wrong about this. Is the it part is way too slow. So let's get the it part and then just move it. And then move it a bit. if you can, think if you can, think if you can, think if you can. As you can see, the it part's still slow. So let's get the it part, move it a bit more, and let's get these two and move it more as well. Think if you can, 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 think if. Okay, now that's it. That's the tutorial done. Okay, now let's see this whole thing all over again. We'll start. One for thing that I forgot. All the bars and the text, we need to make it start from here. So let's just highlight all the text and the bar. Okay, now that that's short, and let's create another composition for it. And then drag the first composition here. I mean this one. And then let's add the adjustment layer to it. And then let's add some color correction for it. Now I'm going to choose Black Master. Okay, now let's just finish it. Okay, now let's press T. Put composition down. Oops, wrong one. First keyframe here and then go a bit here. And then put the keyframe back up. Now that might be a bit too fast. I mean slow. So how about dash a bit? Okay, so now let's see what it looks like. Andrew is now the twin. Think if you can. Andrew is now the twin. Think if you can. Andrew is now the twin. Think if you can. So that's basically it. This effect is kind of advanced and it's kind of really hard. So if you need help with anything, just comment down below. And if you want another request for another tutorial, then just ask on my AskFM or on the comments, or just PM me. Until next time, peace.